Hi friends, Wizzy here, welcome to a new Raid Shadow Legends video. Sorry I've been away for a bit, I got back from my business trip, sick, probably I picked something from the airport, and I just started to feel better yesterday with lots of work again. I couldn't record videos for you earlier, but we have a lot to talk about. We have Ninja Turtles coming out tomorrow, or today, by the time this video is released. So let's talk about what's happening and the biggest things in my opinion on what's happening in game right now. First thing that's always a positive is that we will have forever permanent free gear removal starting August 21st or tomorrow. So today, the time you see this video, which is amazing. This will open so much in game. Some negative perspective to this would say that they should have done it 2 years ago. All the other games have it already. Yes, I agree, but they are bringing it into the game. We still enjoy Raid because of a lot of factors. So now giving us this means that we will enjoy the game even more and more. There is no cost to swapping gear anymore, so you can have your best gear set and then swap it when you're going into arena. Using global presets and champion presets becomes more important now. The only time when you will mess up things if you do like a clan boss key and you forgot that you swap the gear for something else. So I don't recommend touching your clan boss gear. But other than this opens the door for so many variations. You can have multiple builds for the same champion. Change him for Centranos and then in a stun set or whatever, then change him for a damage build, for Hydra or Arena. So there is a lot that we can do with this. So permanent free gear removal is an awesome win. Thank you so much Plarium for this, and you'll be all enjoying it by the time you see this video. So that's the first thing. Second thing is this. Tomorrow or today, depending on when you see the video, we'll have the new collab that they are still super secretive about, but it's Ninja Turtles. The leaks are already out there. Let me show you a couple of pics because I'm not part of any official program, so I'm not under embargo or anything, which is the only benefit I'm getting from this. I'm really desperate. Something, yeah, I'll come to the turtles, but something that I told you that. So I've gone through the path, the Crowcat path, and I got the 5-star soul for Crowcat, but I don't have. Where's my Crowcat? But I don't have. So I got the 5-star soul for him, but I don't have Lego books. While going for the path, which was an okay path, I would say. If you got resources only for one of them, of course, you get Shake first. Too late now. I'm just talking about it. And then you get Crowcat. I don't have books to book Crowcat and show him to you with Shake. I'll do this as soon as I gather Lego books from Clan Boss. I'm out of shards. I opened 14 sacreds. I got lucky and I got Fina. So Fina is another great champion that I want to build and show you some in-game teams with. But same thing, waiting for the Lego books to show you the variations and everything. I'm very low on shards, so though I'm excited about the new collabs, Ninja Turtles and everything, I won't be able to chase anything too hard. Like, I can barely do a fusion with the shards that I have. Like, if the fusion starts tomorrow, on Thursday, day of the video release, and then we have a summon rush or a champ chase the next day, I'll have to depend on my green shards, unless they give us a gift with the new collab or anything. I'm in a very tough position when it comes to shards, and I'm not opening voids or primals unless I absolutely have to, because I want to keep these for the 2x for the good events. So yeah, I have very low resources right now, except of course for gems and silver. I'm talking about books. So yeah, let's see how this event will go, but let's now go back to talk about the turtles. So those leaks are being like talked about by the non-official content creators like myself, because the official content creators are under embargo. These pictures seem real enough for me. Let's check the other one. So looks like my Clanglo, Mikey, is going to be our free champion. And then we'll have, of course, a fusion for the second one, and maybe other events for the other two, and Shredder from that other screenshot, because we heard from the content creators today that it's going to be a Void Lego HP based, the event dungeon boss, that's also a champion. So that's definitely going to be Shredder. So with a high degree of confidence, I'm saying that that's what's going to drop tomorrow. Of course, we'll know by the time you see the video. So that's all good. Plarium is playing on the nostalgia buttons of the player base, the age group playing the game. which is great for two things. Yes, it hits the right spots with Xena and He-Man and all of that for the player base, the age group playing the game. And the other thing is that these IPs are getting relatively older, so it's not super expensive for them to acquire the IP or to do this collab. I like it, we enjoy it together. So that's the second important thing that I wanted to tell you, that probably you'll know anyways by the time the video gets released. The third very important point that I want to highlight, let me find it here. Yes, here it is. So this is the new gear set. Someone said, well, me, unfortunately, that I was telling you that you don't have to farm pinpoint gear too hard when the event dungeon opens, because they'll just bring it back for the next event. Looks like this won't always be the case, but pinpoint is too valuable, so they'll definitely bring it back. It just won't be every time the event dungeon opens. The only problem I'm having is this chronophage set that they introduced, it's very weak compared to pinpoint. It looks like it's a gear set for your revivers or tanky champions to prevent their skills going on cooldown, giving them HP and resistance and just a little bit of speed. Compared to pinpoint, this gear set, I'm not even interested into farming it much. Unless there is another event going where I'm gathering points to get something else, a reward, I'm not interested much in farming this gear. Yes, I'll farm it a little bit, I'll have one good set from it or something, in case it becomes useful for the new bosses that they will release or whatever. But as of now, as from what we're seeing, I'm not interested in this gear set that much. So that's energy that we can save farming the dungeon. Yes, just farm it a little bit. If the boss is fun, of course, I'll do the guide, I'll show you what to do and all of that. But overall, not a crazy super useful set. I agree with Ash on this one, and the great point that he's bringing is that, yes, it's not super awful or bad, but just imagine, if you put this on your reviver, what are you sacrificing? You're sacrificing bolster, you're sacrificing stone skin. These other sets are way more valuable to your reviver or support champion than just chronophage set. They just want to mix and match to make pinpoint more valuable, in my opinion, because it's not available with every event. But this gear set, unless they buff it in the future, is a mess for me. It's not strong enough. It's not valuable enough to put it in an event dungeon. Supposedly won't be so easy to farm. And then we have to make strategies to beat the dungeon boss just to get this set, and it's just a meh. So yeah, that's a miss from Plarium, but of course they can change the gear set to be a better one, just adding speed or accuracy or whatever to it to make it more valuable. We'll see in the near future. But that's the third piece of information that I wanted to talk with you about today. Last two things for us to touch on today is that first one is that Alpha 2 for God Forge is on right now and I'm playing it. I hope I'll record a video about it in the next couple of days. I'm still liking it. They did something really special, no spoilers for the next video, but I want to share it with you, to show it with you. I'm still liking the game and the direction they are going into. The last point here is that I know I've been behind on releasing questions for the giveaway, but what I'm planning here is something to watch for. I'm planning to record a longer video with lots of questions, just a giveaway video where I'll ask many questions, so that if you answer enough questions from this video, or you already had some points from the previous videos, you can win the account just by watching this video and answering questions. That would be like a game show video that I release very soon, hopefully by next week, so you can win the crazy account in the description below next week, unless we hit 3k subs first. Actually, it's not 3k anymore, it's 2,800, because Wild Max got over 1k subs, so that was one of the criteria that I put just to decrease the number of subs required for the giveaway. But there is low probability of this happening, so just wait for the video that I'm going to release, answer the questions, and you can win the account by next week. Come on, that's something to wait for. One favor that I wanted to ask that won't cost you much for the channel followers and supporters, after watching this video, I know I should do this more, just highlighting videos and putting links and all of that stuff. Just go to the channel and pick any other video or two, watch them for a minute, just to tell the algorithm that you're watching multiple videos from the channel. If a few of you do this every video, you really help the channel grow. So thank you if you decide to do this to help the channel. Today's two questions are, the first one of them is that, Nubraids, one of my favorite raid content creators. Where does Nubraid live? Where does Nubraid live? The country, just the country. I don't need the city or anything. First comment with the right answer will win 5 points. And the second question is similar to it. Nubraid's friend is YST, one also of the great content creators for raid. Where does YST live? The country also, just the country. So answer one of these questions or both and you'll get 5 or 10 points depending on how many questions you answer. As always, thank you for stopping by today and I'll see you next time.